directly from her own asteroid belt. Janet Kuypers. Oh, sorry, I put it too high for you.
Well, it fell forward.
It was loose.
So I'll do it that way so it won't fall. Hello. I thought I'd read some more pieces from this collection book of cc&d poetry on the edge, and because at one point in my life I decided to challenge myself and write a poem for every element in the periodic table.
Oh, yeah.
Dun dun dun. I thought I'd read 3 of them that are in here for you. And this first one is called Gold. If you guys care, it's number 79 in the periodic table, and it's AU. AU. I want some gold. This is gold. Golden lights displaying your name. When I saw you, I was so attracted to you. Your golden hair reflected in the sunlight the day we met. And ever since our first encounter, I desperately needed you with me. You brought me gold jewelry. And to this day, I wear a gold chain around my neck, your gold ring around my finger. You were so soft, and I would do whatever you wanted. But as time went on, I saw that you had been to me as well. You seemed so malleable when it came to you and me. I loved how my golden boy would follow any choice I made when we were together. Golden lights displaying your name. Golden lights, it's a terrible shame. You were like the glow of sunrise, and when we were together, you were coursing through my veins. You were so valuable to me. You were so precious to me. I would have even consumed you if you gave me the chance. Golden slumber steals your eyes, but you never gave me that chance. And it was like the world was heartbroken as so many came to your coffin to see your golden hair one final time. They called me a gold digger because before your cremation, doctors had your gold fillings removed. What? I kept your gold wedding ring too. That must also make me a gold digger. In my mind, you were perfection for me. You were the summit of everything that mattered to me. When I think of how pure you were, to this day, nothing tarnishes my love for you. That is why, on some early mornings, I step outside and feel the glow of the morning sunrise to remind me of our never-ending love. One is number 7 in the periodic table, N. This is Nitrogen in My Veins. You told me nothing. You just left me. Now, wait a minute. I'm a journalist, so all I could do was turn my fingers black, scouring the newspapers, searching for any news about what happened with us. The ink from that paper crept across around my fingernails, trying to work its way under my skin. I could feel that darkened soybean oil, that petroleum oil creeping its way into me. I could feel that nitrogen from the petroleum oil piggybacking onto that hydrogen, carbon, oxygen. I could feel that nitrogen burning that sulfur out of the way, pushing its way past the only trace amounts of nickel and iron. Those trace elements couldn't stand a chance. Even the power of that nitrogen, that power to spill the news out to the world. I ran my hands through those newspaper pages. I felt that ink seep under my skin, and I felt the surge of that nitrogen in my veins. I know we use liquid nitrogen for fuel cars to make them go at stellar speeds. And I know that people take nitrogen to give their bodies added strength. So, journalist or not, maybe this is exactly what I need. I'll scour those pages. I'll let that nitrogen seep into my veins, so I look to any way to try to get you back. Besides, All this ink's in me now, as nitrogen has given me the impetus, so I could say everything I've got to say. Fun one. This is vanadium. I bet nobody knows what vanadium is. It's 23 in the periodic table. Like anybody cares. It's just V, but this is vanadium.
It's an important element for muscular growth.
Whoa, very good.
Oh, I just realized this is a story and I have to do the right voice for it. This is vanadium. I've been going out with my boyfriend for 5 years now. And whenever he took me to prom a few years ago, his bulging biceps almost made his tuxedo sleeves burst. And I know he spent like 4 hours a day lifting weights, and I know he drank raw eggs and took all sorts of drugs so that he could be his strongest. And then every girl I knew did a double take, so a gape whenever he'd actually enter the room. And it was the coolest thing climbing up into his truck with that awesome exhaust and the cool flames painting around on the sides when he would take me out to the movies or drop me off at the cosmetology classes. And now, I always thought it was kind of weird that he'd be taking all these different kinds of drugs to bulk up again, but he swore that they were all legal. I mean, he even said one of them was just a harmless element called vanadium. I don't know, but when he said element, I just kind of thought about how my tunnel vision happened whenever I was in chemistry class, so I typed vanadium into my smartphone, and I didn't see anything about it being bad for you or illegal or anything. And all the girls in school would ask me if I would stick with them after I got my job out of school. And the thing is, now that my 23rd birthday is coming up, and I got a job, and I've been doing actually really well, and he's been dropping hints that he might pop the question on my birthday this June. Now, he was acting really weird, so I thought something was fishy. So I checked out his smartphone for any ideas of what he might be doing for my birthday. And that's when I saw vanadium on a webpage link. And I thought, oh no, is he just doing more to even get bigger? So I went to this webpage link and I saw that vanadium was added to corundum. What is that? I don't know, but corundum is. But vanadium is added to it to make simulated Alexandrite gemstones. Now, wait a minute. I know Alexandrite's my birthday, and it's like only found in like Russia. It's like really cool. It changes colors in different light, and it's way expensive, but like, more expensive than like diamonds or anything. So I figured I'd never actually afford any Alexandrite. And now that I'm out of school and I got a really good job at the salon, and after being promoted, they're looking to promote me again. And I'm starting to think that I might actually go somewhere in the world. But now that I think about it, I mean, it was great to hang out with this bodybuilder arm for all these years, but maybe now I should start to stand up for myself. I mean, he may have thought that he needed vanadium to make himself bigger, but there's no way I'm going to be taking Alexandrite rip-offs for my wedding rings like vanadium if that's all this man could actually get. Thank you.